Hey everyone! Happy Tuesday and quick and easy day and Christmas in July, because I am going to be sharing some Christmas things in July like I do every year. I know a lot of you love Christmas in July. Today is the first one and it is a quick and easy project. It is this little tote, and how cute is that? I love this new stamp set. It is available starting today. These are some of the new online exclusives. Everything will be linked in the inspiration sheet and on my blog at stampingwithamore.com. So for those of you who are new, hi, my name is Angie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I post on Tuesdays and Sundays. Tuesdays are always quick and easy day. So this is the project I'm sharing. Today I'm going to do a different color. And I love this little ornament set that we're using. It's called Bauble Blooms. This is it, and it has a die that goes with it. Well, a few dies. So I made this little ornament, and there is one that you can triple stamp. And let me see. I did it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Where did I put it? Well, you can triple stamp this, and it's such a beautiful, and it has like flowers in the middle. It's really, really pretty. And you'll see it because I'm sure I'm going to use it again. But today I'm using Joyous Wishes to You and Yours. And then I'm using the dies, which this is the die set. You can get it as a bundle and save 10%. So this is the part that cuts out where I said you can triple stamp that. I am using, it comes with two tops. I am using this one right here, and this is the Bauble. I love this. This is so cute. And then I'm using the stylish shapes, and this is for the handle part. I'll show you how to do the handle. It's really easy. If you know how to partial cut, you're gonna see how easy this is. All right, so the inspiration sheet for those of you who are new are on my blog, and it has all the measurements and everything, supplies and all that on there. Let's get started with this. All right, so now Stampin' Up! Just came out this new catalog with these flip flaps. So they are clear, and yeah, they come in all different sizes, y'all. They are clear. I'm using this one right here, which is the 3x4. Super easy. It has adhesive on here, but we are going to put adhesive on the opposite side because we want to use this. These are actually used for scrapbooking to put photos in, or little trinkets or whatever you want to put in it. And it hooks to your page and it flips up and down. That's why they're called flip flaps. But this came from close to my heart, and when Stampin' Up! Took some of so close to my heart's people, they all wanted these flip flaps, and so Stampin' Up! Has them. Can you see they're see-through? They're really nice and thick. There's 12 in a package here. I'm going to show you the other sides, and this is what we're using. That's why it makes it super quick. Okay, there's a 4x6, and I do scrapbook off camera, so if anybody wants to see scrapbooking, let me know, but I do 4x6, that one. This is 3x3, and then we have a 4x4, and then this one, which is 3x4, which we're using on today. But you can use this for so many projects. You're going to see them again because I have so many ideas to use these for. All right, so I'm going to just put some M&Ms in here. I don't have any Christmas ones. I'm going to just open up a pack, and I think Christmas M&Ms would be so cute in here. And I do have one little pack that I think are Christmas that I've had for a while. So I'm just going to put regular ones in here. And aren't they cute though in these bags? They're so cute, and it's super easy to do, y'all. All right, so I think that's good. And I'm going to add some tear and tape up at the top here just to close it off. And the other side does have adhesive, but we're not using that adhesive. We have to put our own because it's on the opposite side that we need it on. So you are going to just want to peel that backing off, and then you just fold it over. How could it get any easier, y'all? And look how cute. Wouldn't it be adorable with Christmas ones in here for this project? Today I am going to use Old Olive. And the designer series paper I want to show you because it's on the last chance list and it is discounted pretty good. So it's called Seasons of Green and Gold, and it's super pretty. This is what I used for the red one, and I'm going to use this gingham, but this paper is super pretty for Christmas. So grab it before it goes away, and it's really not expensive at all. It's very well discounted. All right, so you need 2 pieces, and these pieces for matting are 7/8 by 3.5, and then this is for the topper, and this is 3 3/4 by 2, and I am going to cut the little top of our bauble with the gold, and we are going to go ahead and let's stamp this with our little sentiment we're going to put on here. And I'll use Old Olive this time. And it says, joyous wishes for you and yours. But they have other sentiments on here that you can use as well. But I'm going to put that in the middle there so that we can... You can even emboss this gold. I wanted to keep it easy because it is simple, quick and easy day. So if you want to emboss that in gold, it'd be really pretty. We're going to cut that out. I'm not going to bring the cut and emboss over here yet. And then I'm going to use the gold for the little topper part. Just going to set that down. And I'll go ahead and run these through, and then I'm going to have to bring the cut and emboss over here to show you how I do the topper. But it's really easy to do. Alright, so I'm going to run these through and I'll be right back with that. Okay, so here is the bauble part, and then here's the top. We're going to just glue that on. I'm going to get my wet glue. And we'll just glue that little... It's so cute. I love this little bauble. It's just adorable. And you can do this so many ways. I'm just keeping it really simple. Alright, so there's our little ornament. And it's a good size, y'all. This ornament is over 3 inches tall. And it is 2 7/8 about wide. So it's a really, really good size. So, okay, for this part, we're going to score it. I'm just going to bring my scoring tool up here, and you're going to score it on the 2-inch side at 1. And it is 2 by 3 3/4. And now what you're going to do is you're going to grab your stylish shapes, and I am using the 1.5 inch one and then the 2.5 inch one, and I'm just put them together. If you want these to be just the same, I always use some of my mint tape and hold it together. And then you're just going to set it on here, and you are going to just set this top part right to the top and try to just eyeball it. You don't have to measure, but we're going to just use some more mint tape and hold it down here. And I'm going to bring my cut and emboss over here and show you how I do the little handle. I wanted to bring my mini over here, but I lost one of the plates, so I need to order some of the plates, new plates. Okay, so here's our score mark right here. So it is halfway. And what we're going to do is you are just going to put the plate to that score mark right there. And you're just going to run it through. So it's only cutting half. So this is partial cutting. It's super easy. Alright. So when we take this off, what you're going to have is this right here. And what I did is, because I didn't go all the way down here on this one, I'm just going to clip just a little bit till I get to that score mark. And then this middle piece here, you're going to need to cut off. And you can use your snips, or you can use a straight X-Acto knife. So I'm going to just use this, and you just go along your score mark to cut it. So just go all the way down. And you just want to cut that little tiny circle out right there. And there's your little handle. So that's your handle right there. And I didn't make it exactly perfect, but it's okay. It's going to work out just fine. I should have done it on this side, but I did it on the opposite side, and it's a little bit off. I should have made sure it was even. But so this side's a little bit wider, but it's going to work. It's just fine. All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to add adhesive to this side. Don't put it on your handle, just on this side and all the way down this side. And this is going to go to the back. So scoot that down and cover up that white area there. And then you're going to see, oops, I didn't get that good enough. Let's get this straighter. I think I just didn't cut the, oh, I know what I did. I didn't go all the way down on this part. All right. There we go. And now you're going to see that part, but we're going to mat it. So let's just go ahead and mat it. And it's going to cover that. And then we're going to mat this side. Whoops. How cute is that, y'all? So easy to do, too. And then I'm going to take my little bauble, and we're going to, I think I'm going to put it on this side, because that side's a little bit thicker, and I'm going to put my bow there. And I am using some new ribbon that's also coming out today. And this is called the Mossy Metal and Gold Trim. It's got a gold to it. The other one I used the gold and silver trim, which is still available. And should I keep it on this side? I think I'm going to keep it on this side, y'all. So we're going to just make a bow here. Y'all, you know, if I was going to give this, I would do that over. I'm so particular like that. I like things even. It's even like when I get my hair cut. Oh my gosh, if it's not even on both sides, I'm like super particular. You can ask my hairdresser. I work in the dental field and I make crowns and bridges, and everything has to be even and has to look the same on both sides. And I think it's from over, I don't know how many years I've been doing this now. It's at least 30. So yeah, everything has to be even. So, but we're gonna just go with that. But look how cute. Isn't that cute? With just how simple is that? You can put anything in these. I put the little mini Ghirardellis, but I think you can fit the large ones in here because there's plenty of room on the sides. Probably just 2 would fit in there, but look how cute they are. Aren't they super quick and easy? All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this. These are really fun to do, and I love how sturdy these are, these little bags, the flip-flaps. I shouldn't call them bags, they're flip-flaps. And yeah, it's great, and there's so many uses for them, not just scrapbooking. All right, everyone, have a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.